Hi friends, in this video we are going to discuss about important geographical climate, temperate grassland, specifically for UPSC. Other exams also can see this video and it will be very wonderful information for your exam perspective. Okay, so my name is Vijay Jagadeesh and I am presenting this on behalf of Victor Growth. Okay, so what is the topic? Topic is temperate grassland. Okay, so you can see in this photo, it is completely a grassland. You can't see any type of small tree also. Okay, so one of the most unique feature about this grassland is it is completely treeless and it is a complete grassland only. Okay, now let us understand what are we going to cover in this topic. I'm going to give an introduction about this. Then location. So whenever we talk about any climate, we need to understand where is it located. Okay. So location, global distribution we'll discuss about. Okay. Why this climate is formed? What is the reason behind the climate formation? Then we'll also discuss about the temperature variation in this and rainfall pattern, precipitation. Local winds. Okay, in many of the climates we do not have a local wind concept, but some climate have a local wind. One is this one. The other one is Mediterranean climate has also got a lot of local winds. So we'll have focus on local wind as well. Then what is the nature of this grassland? How it is different from other grassland? For example, we have tropical savanna, tropical grassland that is different from this. That difference also I'll explain. What would be the occupation of the people? And I will summarize. I'll give you some MCQ level question and we'll conclude this class. Okay, so you should have a notebook with you. You should write down all the concepts which I am telling you. Okay, if required, you can pause the video and you can take down the notes. Okay, you can't simply sit and watch this like a movie. Okay, so a little bit seriousness needed for the exam preparation. Okay, let us start. Okay, so this temperate grassland region is a cool climate. Okay, whenever we use the word temperate, okay, you have to understand that this climate is a cool climate. Okay, so you know the little bit of basic, like you have this earth, no, between the tropics, between this region, we have a tropical region, right? Okay, beyond this, okay, we have a temperate region, which is a cool climate. Okay, so all the four. So cool climate, this temperate means basically beyond the tropics, beyond the Tropic of Cancer till Arctic Circle, you can say. Likewise, beyond the Tropic of Capricorn till Antarctic Circle. That is 23.5 to 66.5. That is where this climate is located. That is why we are using the word temperate here. Okay, then comes what? 4 seasons means what? Winter is present, summer is present, autumn is present, spring. All the 4 seasons are found in this. Okay. Now I give a very important comparison here. It is better than the tropical grassland. Okay. Tropical grassland is also there. Savanna climate is also there. Okay. But if you look at the quality of the soil, if you look at the quality of the grass, this is well developed. It's well utilized. You can say it is best grassland. You can say. Okay, and because of this region, these places are well developed agriculture. They have very good agriculture, particularly wheat cultivation. They will do wheat cultivation, animal husbandry, dairy products. That and all they are doing. Okay, they are in the westerly wind belt. Okay, and they are away from the maritime influence. Very important point. You have to understand this. This is particularly for northern hemisphere. In northern hemisphere, we have this temperate grassland beyond the maritime influence, that is continentality. Okay, so this climate is found in northern hemisphere as well as southern hemisphere, but there's a small difference between both this climate. Okay, but even then that is a grassland only. So in the northern hemisphere you have to understand, okay, they are away from the maritime influence, they are continental. Okay, and in the northern hemisphere the grasslands are more extensive. Please write down this word. More extensive means it is broader, lengthier, area wise more. Okay, and entirely continental, I told you. Okay, so this is about brief introduction about this. Now, where is it located? Look at this. In the Eurasian, that means it is available in Europe also, it is available in Asia also. That is why I'm using the word Eurasian. This word is the steppe. And this climate is known by different name in different places. Okay, so this climate, sometimes they use the word steppe climate itself. So temperate grassland is also known by the name steppe climate. Okay, why? Because this is extensively found in Eurasia. Okay, you can take an example of Ukraine. Look at this. Ukraine is there. Kazakhstan is there. Russia. All these places, this steppe climate is found, and that is the reason these people are very good in the cultivation of wheat. They are the wheat exporters. You might have heard the price of the wheat is increasing after the Ukraine war because the Ukraine was exporting wheat and that got stopped. Okay, Russia was also exporting wheat, that got stopped. Okay, so in Eurasia, okay, around the Black Sea, along the Black Sea, you can see this climate is found in the form of steppe climate. Okay, so first thing your understanding is this climate is also known by the name steppe, and particularly coming from the Eurasian part of the world, it is Ukraine, Russia, all those regions. Okay, in North America, what happens? This climate is known by the name prairies. In North America, this is known as it is quite extensive. Extensive means what is it's like, see, I can show you. Okay, so if this is a North American map, okay, this much broader area, the central part of the North America is located is occupied by the temperate grassland. Locally they call as a prairies. So two names I have given you. One is a steppe, which is found in Eurasia, Ukraine, Russia. The other one is prairies, which is in North America. Okay, North America, where it is found? It is found between the Rockies and the Great Lakes. See, I am going to draw this one more time. Okay, so if this is North America, here Great Lakes are there. You know this Huron, Ontario, Superior Lakes are there. Between the this is Rocky Mountain. Okay, between that you can see this grasslands are found. Okay, so here, in fact, around also you can see this side, this region. Okay, so it is also found in Canada. It is not just in America, it is also found in Canada. North America is known by the name prairies. In North America, it is found between the Rockies and the Great Lakes. Now, this Rockies has some significance. I'll come and tell you. Please note down these points. What is the name of the temperate grassland in many parts of the world? In North America, we call it as a prairies. In South America also, this is present. We call it as a Pampas. That means Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil and all. Some parts of Brazil also are not much part of, very small part. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Brazil also fine. Okay. Steppe I already told you. Veld, yes, Veld. In South Africa, Veld is found. Okay, Veld is found in South Africa. In Downs in Australia. Okay, Canterbury, Otago, Tussocky grass. Okay, that is in New Zealand. Okay, so this is found in New Zealand also. This is found in Australia also, and also found in Hungary. These names can be one MCQ level question. Recently they have not asked, but it doesn't mean that UPSC will not ask. You should know the names of different temperate grassland and its location and different names of that. Okay, so these are the things. If you want, you can pause the video and note down this. Let us go to the next part. Now in Pampas, okay, Pampas, Argentina, okay, these have maritime influence. Already I told you. Okay, northern hemisphere, what happens? They are continental. Temperate grassland is same in both the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Most of the 99% same, but 1% difference is the location. It is very close to the sea in the southern hemisphere. In northern hemisphere, it is continental. It is away from this one. So southern hemisphere, this statement is simple. You can copy down this. Okay. In case of Pampas, Argentina and Uruguay, the grassland extend right to the sea, enjoy the maritime influence. Okay. What is maritime influence? Maritime influence, it is a mid climate, or you can say mild climate, not mid climate, mild climate. Summer is not very hot and winter is not very cold. That much of this one will be there. So annual range of temperature will be less. Diurnal range of temperature will be very less. But when it go to the continentality, northern hemisphere, the summer is very hot and we have an extreme climate there. Okay. In South Africa, grassland is sandwiched between Kalahari Desert. Please write down this. This is a Kalahari Desert. Okay. Here you can see, we'll discuss about this when we're discussing desert. There's one tribe called Bushmen in Kalahari Desert, and Drakensberg is very famous for diamond mining and all. Okay, so between that you got a high veld. In fact, there are two velds there. One is high veld and bush veld. Bush veld is an example of tropical grassland. High veld is an example of temperate grassland. Okay, so these are other names and other location we are discussing about temperate grasslands. So in South Africa, it is known by the name Veld. It is located between Kalahari in the western side and the eastern side, it is Drakensberg. Okay, Pampas, that is in Argentina, Uruguay, it is right into the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, now look at this. Okay, this is what the position of temperate grassland, and I am going to mention this Chinook grass wind later. So prairies, North America, look at this, entire prairies is there. Steppe is there in the Eurasian. Yeah, in Mongolia, this I forgot to tell you, please write down. Okay, in Mongolia, this grassland is known by the name Manchuria. Okay, Manchuria is a this one in Mongolia, some parts of China also, this grassland is found. Okay. Pampas, look at the South America. And in Southern Hemisphere, please note down this point. In Southern Hemisphere, the temperate grasslands are influenced by the warm ocean current. Okay. In this case, you can say Brazilian ocean current, warm ocean current. Okay. In this, you can say Agulhas. Okay. Agulhas. Okay. Likewise, East Australian current. So, in the southern hemisphere, one point very important note down. I don't think I have given this in the slides. I'm telling you orally. Please write down. In the southern hemisphere, they are influenced by the warm ocean current. That means they'll have more rain. See, whenever warm ocean current is coming to a coast, they'll provide rainfall. Whenever cold ocean current is coming, they'll give no rainfall. Desert formation and all happens. Cold ocean current. But warm ocean current, they create a good rainfall. Okay. So Chinook is a local wind found in North America. Manchurian is a new information I'm giving you. It is found in Mongolia. That is also temperate grassland. Some parts of Mongolia and some parts of China this is found. Then in southern hemisphere, these grasslands are influenced by warm ocean current. Okay. Now, what about the temperature of this climate? Okay. In the northern hemisphere, I told you they are continental. So you can say it is an extreme temperature in northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, they are very close to the sea. Thereby, they'll have a mild climate. This is what you have to understand. Okay, mild. Okay. The temperature is never severe. Okay, and winter is usually between that means annual range of temperature, mean range of temperature will be very less. So the temperature wise, if you look at the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, temperature is high and range is high in the northern hemisphere because of continentality. Southern hemisphere, it will be mild climate. Winter is not very cold and summer is not very hot. Okay, so in northern hemisphere, NH stands for northern hemisphere. The annual range of temperature is great in direct results of continentality. Okay, in comparison, southern hemisphere, the annual range of more maritime stations like Johannesburg, please write down. So sometimes what they are doing is they are giving some cities. Okay, Johannesburg is one city. Johannesburg, Buenos Aires. Okay, these are the cities located in southern hemisphere. The annual range of temperature is very less. That is because it is influenced by the warm ocean current. It is located in the right on the sea itself. Okay, as far as precipitation is concerned, the precipitation is not like tropical evergreen forest. So there is a dry season also. There is a wet season is also. Wet season, that means rainfall mainly happens in summer. Okay, please write down. Okay, the rainfall is mainly in the summer. Okay, it is around 50 centimeter. That is why they are grassland. You have to understand this. This is not having enough rainfall. That is one of the reason why they are grassland. So summer maximum rainfall, and that too convectional rainfall. What is convection rainfall? The land get heated up, the wind will move above like this, and the cloud formation, there will be rainfall happen. Okay, so that is what the convection. This convection rainfall also happens in the one more climate. Okay, let me know if you know the answer. One more climate is very famous for convection rainfall. Every day afternoon they have a rainfall. If you know the answer, give me in the comments section. Okay. So this climate has a precipitation, that means rainfall in the summer, mainly in summer, and that too in a convectional form. Okay, whereas in the southern hemisphere they have more rainfall. They have little bit extra rainfall is there. Okay, because influence of warm ocean current I already told you. Okay, this point very important and unique. Please write down this again. What happens is, see, if this is a Rockies mountain. The eastern slope of the Rockies in Canada, that is, this is the eastern slope. Okay, in Canada and USA, local wind similar to Fohn. Now, where is Fohn is found? Fohn is found in Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland, what happens? There's a mountain called Alps. So this wind will cross the Alps and come down like this. Similarly, in North America, one wind is crossing the Rockies and coming into the prairies. That is known as Chinook wind. Okay, Chinook wind. We'll discuss about Chinook coming in this one. Okay, now look at this Chinook wind. So this is Rockies mountain. From this side we have Pacific Ocean. Okay, Pacific Ocean. From Pacific Ocean, this wind is coming. So there will be a lot of rainfall happening in the western side of Rockies, and then this wind will cross the Rockies, and then it will come to the prairies in the form of Chinook wind. This wind is a dry wind, okay, and hot wind. No rainfall. Please write down this very carefully. The Chinook wind will not provide any rainfall. but still it is beneficial. Why it is beneficial, I'll tell you. Okay, so as if now understand that the Chinook wind do not provide any rainfall, and also it is a hot and dry wind, and it is a descending wind. Descending wind what? Coming down. Whenever the wind is coming down, there is no rainfall possibility. Okay, it is opposite to convectional. When the wind is moving above like this, you can have definitely rainfall. Convection rainfall, I told you now. Okay, so as far as local wind Chinook is concerned, they are found in the eastern side of the Rockies in Canada as well as in USA. Okay, they are very similar to Fohn of Switzerland. Okay, and it is southeasterly direction into the Prairies. Okay, so why we talk about Chinook? Sir, why you are talking about Chinook here? Well, local wind is a separate topic. No, it is coming into the prairies itself. It is coming into the temperate grassland. That is why I have to mention the local wind also here. Okay, it is entering the prairies. Okay, Chinook is welcomed by the people. Why Chinook is welcomed by the people? Because it will eat the snow. Eat means what? Melt the snow. It will melt the snow. Because it is melting the snow, it is known as a snow eater. It is known as snow eater. It is a warm, dry, local wind. It is found in the leeward side. That is very important because this is the Rockies are there. So here they will provide rainfall. Okay, the wind will move like this and then it comes into the leeward side. That is also very important. Leeward side of Canada and USA, this wind is found. Okay, some of the places where this is found is Alberta. Then you got Alberta, and then Montana, Wyoming, all these places you can find this. Okay, clears the snow. Because of that, movement of people will be, the road will be clear. Okay, agriculture will be possible. Grazing for animals will be possible. Grazing season starts. Understood? So why it is beneficial? It is not like the wind has to provide rainfall only then beneficial to the farmers. Just by being a dry and hot wind, it will melt the snow cover. Thereby, grasses are available for the animals. Agriculture can start. Roads are cleared. People can move. Okay. So Chinook will not provide any rainfall. But still it is beneficial to the people. Okay. Other forms of Chinook you can see in Alps. You have Fohn. Zonda is found in Andes. Andes, where it is? It is South America. South America. Wherever needed, you can pause the video and repeat it. Okay, and you can note down the points. This particular video, you complete the temperate grassland. So other things also available. You can go through all the other climates as well in the same channel I'm providing. Okay. So in California, you have got Santa Ana. Nor'wester is found in New Zealand. Somebody can tell me now in New Zealand what is the name of the temperate grassland? So in between I'll ask questions. You can comment that or you can note down in your notebook itself. Okay, so it's a recollection. Okay, what happens is if you are not recollecting the topics, then you will forget it. Okay, so this Chinook scene is similar to the Fohn, Zonda, Santa Ana, and Nor'wester in other places. This is also possible as an MCQ. Apart from UPSC, if you are writing any state PSC or CDS or any other ND kind of questions, also exams, they are asking this question. Okay, now coming to the vegetation of the this temperate grassland, it is sub-arid land. That is, you have to understand, it is not a completely tropical evergreen forest, not a lush forest. In fact, there is no trees at all. So definitely rainfall being 50 centimeter only, it is a sub-arid only. Okay, the greatest difference between the tropical savanna is that they're practically treeless. I told you this. Okay, in the tropical savanna, you have one or two trees, mostly in the form of umbrella shape. But here what happens, they are completely treeless. There is no tree at all, complete grassland. Okay, rainfall is moderate. Okay, 508 means 50 centimeter. You can see grasses are tall, fresh, nutritious. Please write down this very clearly. The grasses are nutritious. The grasses are nutritious. They are typical of the grass where wheatland of North America. This one we have to remember and note down this. The soil of this climate is also very superb, highly nutritious. They do not think about manuring it. They do not think about fertilizer and all. Naturally, they are fertile. Naturally. So, they are known as rich black earth, or it is technically known by the name Chernosum. Please note down this point. Chernosum. Chernosum is the name given to the soil found in this temperate grassland. They are highly nutritious, no need for any manuring. Simply they will support the agriculture. Okay, and the steppe grassland lie dormant throughout the this one. So there is no problem because see these are cool climate basically. Even though I'd say the summer is very hot. It is not as hot as a tropical country. It's a cool country. So they can lie dormant, and when there's a rainfall coming, there will be sprouting. And moreover, more importantly, unlike the Mediterranean, what happens? The summer is no rainfall. Summer is without any rainfall. So there the plants have to survive the hot without any water. But here what happens? As soon as summer starts, rainfall also starting. Okay, so they can survive. Now this is what I said, black earth of Ukraine, Chernozem soil, very, very nutritious, most best soil in the world, you can say, in terms of nutrition and supporting the agriculture. It is also known by the name Chernozem soil found in Ukraine. Okay. Now, what is the occupation of the people? Okay, nomadic grazing. Okay, nowadays not mainly done. Okay, once upon a time it was there. We can say almost over 100 years back also we had nomadic grazing. Nowadays it is reducing or almost nil. Extensive wheat cultivation is happening now. Animal husbandry is also happening. Okay, nomadic grazing was done by some of the tribal people of this region, original people, Kyrgyz in the steppes. Please don't note down this. Can be a question. Kyrgyzstan, Asiatic steppe, and Red Indians of North America also were doing the nomadic. Notice nomadic grazing basically means along with the sheep, along with the cattle, they will move one place to another. That is what nomadic grazing. Okay, so I'm using the word once they were the home of, not now. Once they were the home of wild horses in the Asiatic steppes. A lot of bison was also there in the prairies. Untamed buffaloes were there. Okay, so nomadic grazing happened because of the nomadic and semi-nomadic people. Okay, but now they have been removed from this place by force or some kind of things. They are not doing. The grassland have been ploughed for extensive mechanized. Please write down this word, highly mechanized. That is what the word extensive agriculture. You see, in India, what we are doing is, we are doing intensive agriculture formation. Intensive means lot of laborers will be there. The farmers will be always inside the field. Any one insect is coming, he will turn and he will jump and he will get that away. But they don't care about this. They simply go and throw the seeds. Sometimes in helicopter they will throw the seeds and they'll come and they'll enjoy the normal life. They'll go only for harvesting and they need not take care of the crops. That kind of agriculture we call it extensive agriculture, not intensive. Extensive agriculture is simply throw the seeds. They don't take care on daily basis. They don't use the fertilizer, nothing. Don't use much of the labors. Mostly mechanized. Lot of machines are used. I'll show you some of the images. Machines are used. So mechanized, extensive agriculture happening in the temperate grassland. In India, what happens? We have a intensive agriculture. Please note on this point. Intensive agriculture happen, and that is the reason they are known as granaries of the world. Now, one thing you have to note down is in intensive agriculture like that of India, we have lot of productivity is high. That means the production per unit area is high. But in this area, the production is very less. But being an area being high, see what happens. I'll look at this image. See, this much big land maybe belong to one person. This much big land. But India, what happens? Because of fragmentation of the land is very small. Okay, so productivity is high in India. I am repeating it. Productivity is high in India compared to the temperate grassland, where their land is very big. They don't care of much of the productivity. Understood? Yeah. So mechanized things happens. Okay, so these are some of the tribal people: Kyrgyz, Kazakhs, Kalmuk, Bedouin of Arabian Desert. Okay, Bedouin, they don't have anything directly to do with this, and just a comparison. Like Bedouins of Arabian Desert, we have Kyrgyz and Kazakhs and Kalmuk and all. They are wandering as a nomadic herding. Okay, we also have Tartars. Okay, these Tartars are found in some parts of. These are the original people of this place. Now they are not there. They are removed by force or something. Okay, so extensive mechanized agriculture means what? Okay, that means there is a usage of high level of machines, highly mechanized, highly scientifically managed, you can say. Okay, there is no labor involved, not much labor. Okay, the warm and sunny summer is not only advantage for us, but also enables straw to be dried for the farm use. Look at this. Okay, there is no much rainfall. That itself is beneficial, they are saying. That itself is means okay. Light shower happens, light small rainfall happens, that helps in ripening of the wheat. Okay, so extensive mechanized wheat cultivation happens. Okay, look at this, machines only, and they are linked with the port. They are linked with the port. They are exporting wheat. They are known as granary of the world. If you want to write down one more word, bread basket of the world. Bread basket. basket of the world. Because of so much wheat production they have got, they are known as bread basket of the world. Okay, so they have very sparing population. There is no thick population. Okay, they are mid-latitude. Okay, and they produce greatest quantity of wheat per capita. I told you, so one farmer will have huge land. Okay, I think in one of the Sashi Tharoor's video also he is saying about a joke that one farmer is telling about his land being completed within 1 or 2 days or it takes. So he Indian farmer doesn't understand that. You just check that. Otherwise, I'll put that in the comment section itself. Okay, so that is the thing. They have very huge land. Per capita of land and wheat production is very high. Okay, they are the naturally wheat exporter. Okay, that means you can also write these people are commercial wheat cultivation. They do commercial wheat cultivation. Please write down this word. They do commercial wheat cultivation. Now compare this with India. India, what happens? Subsistence farming happens. Subsistence farming means the Indian agriculture is mainly for self-consumption. Self-consumption. Okay, that is still prevalent in India. Okay, but if you look at the Indus Valley civilization, that time and all we had a commercial farming. So the temperate grassland, this prairies, steppes and all, what they are doing is they are doing a commercial wheat cultivation for export oriented. Please copy down this. 3/4 of the world wheat is winter wheat, and that is produced from this only. So there's a winter wheat, spring wheat and all. Don't get confused. Okay. Then Great Lakes of USA. That entire lake you have a lot of wheat production. Then beef production. Chicago, right on this word. Chicago is a city which is mainly used to famous for beef export and all they'll do. Okay. Then after that, pastoral farming, animal husbandry. Okay, they have cattle, sheep, pig, horses were also introduced. Okay, please write down this word. Natural conditions suit the animal farming because their grass is naturally found. Grass is nutritious, so the productivity of the animal is high. They give high quantity of milk. I'm saying. Okay, so they are also production of beef and mutton, wool. All these are also so pasture. So 3 kinds of occupation they has to do. One is the nomadic pastoralism, which is not there. They almost left. Now extensive wheat cultivation and the pastoral farming. There is animal husbandry. They are doing. Okay. Now this time being a UN 2026, I don't know how many of you know about this. UN has declared 2026 as International Year of Rangeland and Pasturalist. So some grassland related question can come. Okay, rangeland is one of the grassland only. Okay, so 2026 is an international year of grassland. So they are not using about grassland; they are using about rangeland. If you want me to write, I'll write. Okay, rangeland and pastoralist. Okay, so that in that case, so geography questions can come from this. Okay, so what is summary? Okay, it's a cool climate. Okay, there's small difference between northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. The grasses are tall and nutritious. Tree is completely absent. The soil is very good, Chernosem soil, and Chinook is a local vine found in the prairies. Like that, Phone is there. Santana is also there that you should recollect. Then extensive wheat cultivation happens. They are the granaries of the world. Animal husbandry also happens in this part of the world. Okay, if you're ready, please solve this question. Okay, very simple question. Put the answers in the comment section. Okay, you have any doubt also you can put in the comment section or please message me in this number. I'll be happy to help you out. Okay, hope all of you understanding the concept. Okay, and this also you can answer. Temperate grasslands are often called granaries of the world because answer the question. Okay, this time you have spent on this video should be worth of it. Okay, go and read this extensively. You can read from internet. Lot of things are there. If you want PDFs also I can share. If you are hunting, you can message me, or even you can read Go Ching Leong, NCRTs, all these books and all. You can read. Okay, this question also you can. Okay, if I am going fast, you can pass and you can answer the question. Okay, then you can see the answer also. Okay, with that, we are winding up. We are providing live and offline classes. Okay, recorders classes also available for UPSC, Civil Service, NDS, CDS, AFCAT, and other competitive exams also. We are connected through all the social medias. You can contact us. See you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.